Hello there, Team Rivan. We will now proceed with the second part of our ACL review. Okay, continuing from our previous video, we log in to our machine. Okay, check our IP, show IP in 3. Alright, so our first task, again, is to block the telnet going to these addresses. We will use this. So let's start. If you can see, I'm trying to telnet the device on the second and on the third, and it's allowing access. Okay, also here. In addition, it is also allowing access on the website. See? You can configure the Cisco device on any of its IP address. Now, this is not ideal for production because you don't want outside IP address to be able to connect to your perimeter router. Okay, we're able to log in, and this is not a good sign actually. So first, we need to properly configure our access list. Now, this is what I had problem earlier, so let's give it a simple name. Okay, internal only. Okay, so we put this IP, this access list onto our device. Also this one as well, access list number 1. We are just permitting the internal IP. You obviously have your own IP address, so just adapt it. Okay, just adjust. So this is the first access list. It's called internal only. We will apply it in our telnet, which is line BTY 0 to 14. Access dash class specify in. Okay, so this time there are no more wrong spellings, so this should work, hopefully. Let's see. You have to exit first. Now it is being blocked. Okay, so if we check show access dash list internal only, this is the one only allowed. Okay, the thing is, we still have website access. We can still surf the website and configure it via web. Not an ideal situation because you already disallowed access via the telnet. Then you should also not allow access via web. So how do you do that? How do you block web access? Well, it's simple. There's this command called IP HTTP access dash class. So this time we will use access list 1. Okay, or you can still use the other access list, it doesn't matter. Press in. Oh, it's warning that this will be changed soon. It's okay, still applicable. So if we log out, yes, we are now blocked. Can't connect anymore. But still, we can still connect to the first IP address. Okay? yeah, the management IP, still accessible. So what have we done so far? We were able to allow access only on this IP address. Oh, the computer's going ultra slow. Sorry about this. Alright, this happens when you're running too much task. So we were able to block it, okay? So anyway, that's for now. Next on our list is we will make this router vulnerable, okay? Intentionally vulnerable, that is. So look at this. We will nmap our devices on these two addresses, okay? Let's check the first one. 192.168.157.8. So of course you will use your own IP. Each of us has his own unique IP. It depends on your setup at home. Okay, 237.8. You will notice that if we nmap, we would see, I think, 4 ports open. Let's wait a bit. Still scanning. If it's taking forever, we can do a bit of stealth scan. Okay, stealth scan, you type ENB, it will be much faster. Okay, in the interest of intentionally hacking, we will remove the access class, okay, so that we could have more ports open, shall we? So we'll open extra ports. Let's go. After doing all of it, we do a nmap scan. So now there are a lot more ports. Okay. So we have 19, 7, 53, 79, etc., etc. So let's do this. SSH is not open, I've noticed it, because we are blocking it with an access list. Let's remove the access list, okay? Line BTY 0 to 14. No access. Okay, guess there's no IP. Alright, we do an nmap again. I hope we get the name right. So yeah, 23 now appears. That's good. This 2 wasn't present earlier because we were not allowing it. See, now it's present, so remove that. Okay, so this is the only task we need to do. Okay, for this IP address, we'll only allow web and secure web. Okay, for this IP address, let's allow a different service. We'll only allow SSH, DNS, and possibly Yeah, that's it. We will not be even allowing ping. Okay, so possibly let's allow ping for here. Okay, so according to our class lesson, how to make an access list, we just have to follow the rule: protocol, hacker, victim, port. Okay, port is only done if necessary or if needed. Okay, so the first mode of answer is via extended access list, extended ACL. Okay, so we do this: config t access dash list 100 permit TCP from the host, this one. Oh, sorry, hacker, permit TCP coming from any hacker. That's good. Going to the victim of host. That's the victim, the first one. I've got this right. Oh, this is the first victim. So access list 100 permit TCP coming from any host, going to this victim, port equal to web, that's 80. Okay, if we want to do log, we can put log, but logging will be discussed separately under services. So we select copy, select paste, and for secure web, that's 443 HTTPS. Got it? And now for the third IP address, we can just copy this, so save us a bit of time. Change this to 237. And change the port to SSH and DNS. So SSH would be 22, DNS would be 53, and the ping would be icmp, coming from the host, any host, going to this victim. Okay, so this would be applied separately actually. So this should be a 100 because it will be applied in separate interfaces. IP access dash group 100 in, this is inbound, copy it, paste it here, make this 3, and what would apply is this one. Got it? So this is our standard access list, and let's put it here. Done. And when we do an nmap, let's see if the ports was reduced. Let's go. Perfect. Okay. So for the first attempt, we were able to allow only 2 ports. On the second one, weirdly enough, some shit happened. Oh, it's this one. It should have been 101. I'm sorry. It was a typo error, possibly due to overeating. Alright, so good thing we can still fix it. Done. So let's give it one more try, guys. Yep, mission accomplished. And what about the ping? Well, as far as ping is concerned, the first one blocks ping whilst the second one would allow ping. Okay? Okay, so ping would be allowed here because of the icmp packet being permitted. So this should go. Good job. Now, this access list can be converted to a different form. It's called a named extended access list. Okay? So to convert that, we just have to remove all of these redundant words. You just leave the conditions. Okay? Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and put in an IP access dash list extended. Let's call this firewall 1, okay? And for the other one, let's call this firewall 2. Let's apply firewall 1 on the first router, on the first interface, and use firewall 2 here and review. That seems to be okay. So we put an exit here just to be formal, I think. And if everything goes well, we should achieve the same result. Yes, we were able to achieve the same result. Okay, so now it's your turn. Okay, class, this is your own task, your task. What's our task? For the gigabit 2, allow ping, telnet, DNS, and web. For your gigabit 3, allow SSH, daytime, chargen, and secure web, or let's call it HTTPS. So I want you to post your results in our chat group so that we would know if you're able to do it. Okay, so that's it for now. Hope you do part 1 and part 2.